Hello and welcome to Tuesday DJ Gig Tips, brought to you by Vibo, the music planning app. I wasn't sure what I was going to do a tip on this week until I saw this post on a Facebook group. It's a DJ playlist, and the caption above this post said, "Well, wish me luck. It's an extensive do not playlist for a gig." I mean, have a look at it. There are a lot of songs on there that a lot of us may consider, those big party songs that some of us feel are essential to play with that mixed audience because they work pretty well. I mean, all the line dances are on there. I see Cupid Shuffle, Cha Cha Slide Wobble. What do I see? Uptown Funk, Can't Stop the Feeling. I Got a Feeling, Happy. That's a big one. 24K Magic. I mean, no Bruno Mars, essentially. Get Lucky, Living on a Prayer, Don't Stop Believing. Let's Get It Started, Moves Like Jagger. Jump on It, Crank That, Cotton Eye Joe. There's a lot of stuff on there that a lot of us might just play to gig. Now, when I see a list like this, I know this is my gig. And here's why. Look above there for a minute, and you'll see a couple songs that are visible. There are some other ones that you can't see real well, or you have to look real close to see because they're kind of shaded out. I think like Friends in Low Places is there, Brick House. I think Play That Funky Music is there, along with Boogie Shoes, Casey and the Sunshine Band. Then you see Valerie, September, Give It Up, and I don't know if that's Give It Up KC from Casey and the Sunshine Band, or if it's Marvin Gaye, Gotta Give It Up. I don't know which they're asking for. Gotta ask them. And either one would probably be fine, I would think. I Want to Dance with Somebody, that's a big party song. And the Ignition remix, R. Kelly. What does this say to me? It says that although they want some cool party songs, the ones they've listed, they'd rather not have an evening of every song that they've heard at every wedding they've been to in the last 5 years. They want something unique. That's exactly what this list says to me. So yeah, we know that we can't go to some of these tried and true tracks that a lot of DJs just play by default, but we can do other things and get creative. And to me, that's just a license to have fun. But you've got to know your music well to be able to program around an evening like this. And I know there are some people out there that often do a very similar show every week. This might be challenging for you, but this is a really good argument to brush out on your tunes and find out, what works other than all the stuff you always play anyway by default. Because there's a lot of stuff out there. There's tons of songs out there that you could be playing. I don't know that there's any ABBA on that list that they're saying don't play. That's probably fair game. There's some cool rock songs that maybe you don't play all the time you can put on. There's plenty of fun disco tracks and 80s songs, 90s songs, songs from the 2000s. Loads of stuff that you can supplement in place of this stuff that they have on the list, which is really a couple hours worth of music. And again, I can see how this could be a struggle for some. But for those of you who, really know your music and aren't afraid to try new things, this could be a really fun gig and a really good opportunity. And if it's not your cup of tea, consider it a challenge. But again, I think it's important to understand, what this client's really asking for. And just reading between the lines here, yeah, they want a fun party. They want a few good party songs that everybody kind of knows, but they don't want it to sound like every other wedding. So that's why they've made this list. So have fun with lists like this. And don't look at them in panic, or look at them and think that the client took all of your toys away from you. Look at it as a challenge. It's a fun challenge. So that's my tip, if you can call it a tip, for this week. When you look at these lists, understand what they really mean. If you got questions, you can always ask the client, but I wouldn't necessarily fight for these songs. I think that there are plenty of other songs that you could play in their place that would work just fine. That's it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Practice and enjoy.